Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. On the 49ers sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team started 0-2, but subsequently they have righted the ship, winning their last two. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
First carry here for Kyren Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the 40-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams.
Kyren Williams, the ball carrier. That's a
37.
It's 3rd and 7.
In motion goes Likely. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So, from the 37, here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Detroit Lions.
Back to the air one more time. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Complete to Kyren Williams. No gain.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
A short game, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up
second and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
The pass on second down. Complete to to Kyron Williams.
3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Lions 7, 49ers nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, faking the give. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
San Francisco.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball. field. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. And he's in. Trey Harris. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is good, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. She'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw here. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Lions offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open right side is likely. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
23-yard line.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
An 8-yard loss.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The 49ers offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And a 49er.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Ike Mukwanu, former 6th overall pick, guilty on that one. They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 15.
A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
49ers 10.
Carney back out, following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4.
Williams gets it on the draw. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, here's 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 84.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He cannot get away. Great job down there. to hold them to a short return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end.
And the 49er first down.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to the air. One more under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. This caught right side by Worthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
That one on target for Williams. He's got it. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
49er first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete.
And he will score! Jameson Williams. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second TD catch of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Packers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Titans with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still 1st down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 1st down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 1st down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still 1st down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Down at his own 6-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, looking across the field. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Lions will punt this ball away as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the 50. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
It's a gain of
They'll come up here,
yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football, and they do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss as they look to run. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
Taken down at the 19.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
49ers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Back at the 15-yard
What you see
line.
there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
3rd and long.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
For the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
Lions 14.
Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
That is caught by Nick Higgins. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Down and 10.
Now it's Williams. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
46-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. 49ers offense. And their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down. It's a gain of 17
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go.
And he's got another one. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The 49ers will line up for the
now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Going left side, complete.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions.
On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
The screen pass.
Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain
1st and 10.
And the Lions 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Open right side is Likely. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a
2
yard.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Receiver in motion, going right.
9-yard line.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in! T. Higgins. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And the 49ers
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Yards. First down, 49ers.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
The Lions called their first time out.
It's a gain of
They'll
10.
be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Brought down after a gain of a couple. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3. It's 3rd and 7.
Higgins sent in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 7. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
38-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
Back to the air one more time. This one complete right side to Harris. Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
They'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Pick him! Pick him! One more push. Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
40. Lions 28.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive